Everybody, Rich with Prep You down here in the bunker. Hey, it is Wednesday, so it must be time for prepping tip of the week. And what this prepping tip kind of goes over is we're talking about your bags, all your bags, your bug out bag, your go bag, your everyday bag, any kind of bags that you have that you're storing all your stuff in, like this. I mean, that's a range bag right there. Obviously, if I move over, here's another range bag up here, um, outdoor bag. Both of them are outdoors. I have an indoor bag that I take. And what we're talking about in this video is grouping, numbering, and a contents list for your bag. And also, when you group your bags, waterproofing the stuff that you're grouping inside your bags. We're going to show you that. I'm going to show you real quick. This is bug out bag. Okay, one of them, one of three that I have. And I'm going to use this as an example, but all my bags, my everyday bag, anything that can get ruined by water is inside a plastic bag. If it's not going to get ruined, I'm not going to double up and stuff like that. But it's also easier when everything's in plastic bags to pull everything out, especially if you grouped it. You're looking for a Band-Aid. Well, you're not going to look in the cooking kit. You're going to look in the medical kit. If you're looking for matches, well, you're not going to look in the medical kit. You're going to look in the cooking kit. So you'll know where all that stuff is. I mean, this works for camping. You know, if you've got stuff in bags, or hiking. You know, we hiked in New Mexico and in August, and the worst thing about New Mexico in August are the monsoons that come through off the Rocky Mountains. And if you don't have your stuff in bags, you're going to be pulling them out, and you're going to be hanging them on tree branches and stuff like that. Now, granted, it's very dry in New Mexico, and the stuff dries pretty quick, but do you want to waste time drying your equipment when you could have just put it in a plastic bag and everything would have been okay? And what about, stuff like camp suds and different liquids and stuff like that? You don't want them opening up and ruining everything in your bag. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that they're in a smaller bag, and then if they open up, then at least it's caught inside that bag and it doesn't ruin everything else. And stuff like, liquids and stuff like that, you can actually pour back into the bottle if the top opened up, and still use it, or use it right out of the bag. So that's why this is a really good idea. You spend a lot of money putting this stuff together. You spend a lot of money keeping yourself and your family safe and having equipment. So you want to make sure that now that you have it, you keep that stuff dry, bug free, and mold free and stuff like that. That's why not only do you want to do what I'm going to show you today, is you also want to make sure that your items are in a cool, dry, bug-free location. Because the worst thing you can do is go to grab something and there's bugs or they're moldy or whatever. You don't want that to happen. So let's take a look. I already showed you the bag. Number one thing that you need to have when you're putting your stuff together is a contents list in a plastic bag, so it doesn't get wet and it doesn't start falling apart. So I'll show you real quick how we've done it, how we've grouped it. This is my bug out bag. It was last put together. Everything was done in May of 2020. So we have it listed like inside bag, outside pouches, a clothing internal bag, a medical bag, personal care, cooking, miscellaneous. And miscellaneous, I talk about that. There's energy bars, duct tape, playing cards, light sticks, extra matches. You can't have enough matches. Flares, black gloves. Then you have a mat bag, lady items, and a fire starter kit with multiple ways to start a fire. All right. It's really important. So I'm going to put this back in its bag. Always put the stuff right back in the bag too, because you never know when it's going to rain or bugs are going to be flying around or whatever. So that's your contents list. And then when we talk about bags, like here's a good bag. All right. So this is bag number 2. This is medical. Internally in the bag, if there's something, okay, that if this bag gets compromised, there's another bag to keep it dry inside here. There are cold packs inside here, right there. they are also inside a bag in case something happens to those cold packs and they degrade and they open up. It doesn't ruin everything else. So then you've got, you know, extra trauma stuff, and that's all set in there with all your medical stuff. Something you should always have, obviously, toilet paper. Okay, maps. You need maps. All right, absolutely important, because you don't know if cell phones are going to work. You don't know if you can use Google Map or whatever. What you need is where you are going to bug out to. You need maps to that location. You also need the map of your state and the states around it in case you can't go that direction. You can go a different direction. Some of these maps are plastic maps, which is just really nice to have, because if they get wet, nothing happens to them. Some of these are paper maps. That's why they're all inside here, located in one location. Another, I will show you a couple bags in here. I'm not going to show them all to you. Stuff you need to have access right away to you is maybe a hammock, a emergency blanket, a stove. Great stove, by the way. Really inexpensive stove. Comes with the fuel in it, and pretty nice. When you get these, okay, instantly put some kind of matches inside this. It's self-contained, and you're good to go. You don't have to go searching for matches. All right, so here's another bag. This is our cooking bag. There's matches, there's aluminum foil, there's water purification devices in here, there's water purification tabs, there are matches, there are can openers, there are Sierra cups, there is plastic silverware that you saved when you went and got carry out. You're saving those plastics. You're just not throwing them away. Save them. Put them in your kit. Then you've got them. All right. So, there's also food kits in here, already in Mylar bags. 72-hour food kits, ammunition, and stuff like that in here. So that is the prepping tip of the week. You pay, like I said, you paid a lot of money for this. You want to make sure that you protect this stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to group like items together. You're going to make a contents list of those grouped items. Then you're going to put them in plastic bags. If there's something inside there that you really don't want to get wet, or a liquid that you want to, that you hopefully, if it opens up, doesn't get everything else ruined, put those inside plastic bags. Double them. My camp suds are inside 2 sandwich bags inside the cooking kit, to make sure that nothing happens to the rest of the cooking kit, and you're not like full of soap and everything like that. So that's it. All right. So you're going to get a contents list. You're going to group. You're going to put them in bags, and you're going to make sure that contents list and the important stuff is on top. All right. That's it. So thanks for watching the prepping tip of the week. Like we always say, always be aware of your surroundings, no matter where you're at. Please have enough food, medicine, and water, whether you're going to bug out or shelter in place. And please prep like your life depends on it, because it really, really does. Now, since you know how tech savvy I am, I'm going to have to reach forward and turn the video off. So don't laugh at me. I'm just an old guy. One of these days I'll figure this stuff out. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.